Knock the socks off your diners with this Cordyceps mushroom chicken roulade. It looks hard, but it really isn't. Stick around and find out how.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony the Eclectic Chef. Welcome back to my kitchen, where today we're cooking a Cordyceps mushroom chicken breast roulade. Sounds complicated, doesn't it? It's not. Take this step by step. You can put this together really easily and substitute other mushrooms if you have to. By the way, we've put the fixings for the brown rice pilaf that we serve these roulades on at the end of the video, so they don't get in the way of cooking the roulade. You could serve it over mashed potatoes, any other things, but make your own choice. It will look and taste great. If you like this content, folks, please like, subscribe and ring the bell. And if you have any questions, comments, please put them in the comment field. We always enjoy reading them. Let's get started. So here's our flattened chicken breast. We butterflied it, put it between some sheets of cling film and used the wide pounder to really flatten it out to about 1/4 inch thick. If it looks as if it's got measles to you, that's because I sprinkled it with some rock salt to dry brine it before we cook it. You could cook this as is, by the way, in which case it would be called a paillade. You pan cook it, serve it with a shallot and butter sauce and so on. But today we are going to stuff this with Cordyceps mushrooms and make a roulade out of it. So here are the Cordyceps mushrooms we're going to use to stuff our chicken breasts, or rather to make a roulade. Let's open them up and take a look. So here they are. I think it's Cordyceps militaris. Usually you'll only find Cordyceps talked about in a medicinal mushroom context, but I'm not talking about that today. You see they're very stringy, these little lengthy, but they have a beautiful colour and a nice fragrance to them, so I think they'll look good in a chicken roulade. I did search, these are Chinese grown, could not find any food safety issues related to them, so I think we're good to cook them. I may not use all of them tonight. I've previously cooked some in a risotto with carnaroli rice in the Instant Pot and they turned out excellently. So we'll see how we go with these. We're going to cook these first. A little butter and some crushed garlic, not much. Then we'll put them into the center of our chicken breast, roll it up and bake our roulade. Put it on top of our brown rice pilaf that we're cooking behind us. I think it should turn out to be a stunning presentation for not too much trouble or cost. Cordyceps softening in a little bit of grass-fed butter with a clove of crushed garlic until they're soft and fragrant. Then we'll just set them aside. Stuff the chicken breast with them. We'll show you how that goes. Very careful in putting this roulade together, not to overpower the Cordyceps mushrooms. So I don't have any fresh, but I have sprinkled this with a little bit of dried tarragon. So now let's go ahead and get our Cordyceps in there. So here's our Cordyceps mixture in the chicken breast. We're going to roll it up from the top towards us, roll it up tight and secure it with these 3 kitchen strings I've placed here. So here's our Cordyceps roulade. After we've taken it out of the pan, we cooked 3 sides. We're going to let this rest for about 10 minutes before we cut the strings and slice it, which works out perfectly because we're naturally releasing the brown basmati rice pilaf that we're going to serve this on top of. For something that I did at pretty short notice, frankly, I'm quite happy with how this has turned out as a first attempt. It looks pretty good. I'll serve this to guests, by the way. Might make a sauce if I was doing it for guests, but I'm hoping with the butter in the cordyceps that we stuffed them with, the tarragon and the coating of the flour, the wanderer flour, this will stay pretty juicy inside. Well, here's our cordyceps stuffed roulade, chicken breast roulade. Doesn't that look pretty? I wouldn't be ashamed to serve this up to anyone. Doing it again, I might try a bit more cordyceps in there, but this is fine. It didn't fall apart, and that's the main thing. Hello folks, so here's our mise en place for the brown rice pilaf. Well, I decided to use basmati rice at the last minute. Yeah, give a little bit more fragrance too. Sorry if this looks a little bit shoddy. My back hurts, it's really hot here today. So, 2 cups of brown basmati rice, a cup of dry vermouth, 2 cups of a homemade chicken stock, and in front we have 3 shallots, 4 stalks of Chinese celery, which are pretty much like lovage, a Roman herb by the way, stronger celery flavour, 2 chopped up, don't get away you, crony mushrooms, and a carrot diced. We're going to put all these in the Instant Pot, let them rip, and then we'll start on cooking the mushrooms to stuff the chicken for our roulade. Just a quick look at greater detail in our ingredients: the shallots, the Chinese celery, the mushrooms, and the carrots. Here's our dish served up on our brown basmati rice pilaf. Doesn't this look pretty? Yes, I think so.